Good morning, boys and girls. It's good to see you today, even through a Google Hangout. I'm hoping to see very many of you this morning at 9 o'clock in our virtual morning meeting, or if you're running a few minutes late, 9:15. Whenever you get there is okay. If you try to go in, though, after 9:45 this morning, you will not be able to get into our meeting, as I have another grade 3 teacher meeting with Miss DePonte and Miss Mala as well at 10 o'clock. So I will be signing out a little bit earlier for our meeting today. But today is now Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. It is still spring today. It is no longer a beautiful sunny day, though, boys and girls. Today it is supposed to be rainy. It's raining right now. And then this afternoon, even when the rain stops, it's supposed to stay pretty cloudy today. And I heard that tomorrow there was a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Pretty neat. Remember, we've been learning a lot about precipitation and weather and why weather happens, including on your Legends of Learning app as well. So I really hope that you've checked out that app. The playlists are only there for about a week and a half. So it should take you about 30 to 35 minutes to play through all the levels if you're really focusing. If it takes you a little bit longer, feel free to let me know. That's fine too. But boys and girls, you don't have to do it all in one session. But if you log in a couple times, you need to realize you have to finish all those 3 games in the playlist, and then it brings you to free play. But if you don't finish all 3 games in the playlist, it doesn't mark you as completing the activity. So make sure that you're working really hard and getting that done, all right? So if today is Wednesday, April 8th, that means that we don't have gym today. Instead, we have music. So don't forget to check out Mr. C's Flipgrid lesson. Boys and girls, a couple people who hadn't tried it yet weren't sure about their password. If you scroll down through the stream, you will, it's a while ago, but you will see the first post from Mr. C a couple weeks ago about your password. But just so you're aware, your password for Flipgrid is your last name. But your last name needs to start with an uppercase letter. So for example, it's Sharnik. My last name starts with an S. I would need to put an uppercase S before spelling my name. And then right after your last name, it's the first 2 letters of your first name, just like you log into a computer. But again, your first name would need to be an uppercase. So if Mrs. was my first name, which it's not, you know, that's the title that I go by, Mrs. Sharnik. But let's just say that was my password. I would have uppercase S, H-A-R-N-I-C-K, uppercase M for Mrs. R. No period, no nothing, and then I would just click login. That is not my password, by the way. Mr. C gave me a different one for Flipgrid, so I can make videos and see you as well. But I just wanted you to be aware that was pretty neat, and therefore I wanted you to check it out. And if you don't have your recorder at home, you can still kind of practice how your fingers are supposed to play the notes without it, and just do the best you can. And if you can't record yourself, or your parents don't want you to, that's fine. Just make sure that you do the other activity for music as well, and then comment done when you're done. A lot of boys and girls aren't commenting done. And one more thing that I wanted to remind a few people, because a couple people keep requesting access. Well, one person. The daily math problems you do not need to type into at all. There's no point in doing that. You just look at the slide like you would on a PowerPoint or the smartboard, and then you just comment below. There was one question a couple days ago that needed more than just one answer. So I set up a Google Doc for it that was shared with you that you could type into about what your answer was for the second part of that question, because it was asking you to explain everything you knew about a number. And so everything you know would take up a lot of space in a comment. Bless you, Kaylee. But sorry, boys and girls, Kaylee sneezed in the other room. So, but what you can do is, I expect that you comment below where you normally post comments. Like when you say good morning for a morning meeting, you need to comment for the daily math question. And thank you to all the boys and girls who have been doing that every day. You're awesome. All right. So again, if today is Wednesday, that means yesterday was Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. So I hope everyone is having a great week. I know it's supposed to be very rainy today, but stop maybe around noon. Again, it'll still be cloudy. And then tomorrow we're supposed to have thunderstorms in the afternoon or the evening, but the beginning of the day will be better. So please stay well. Please stay distant from others, boys and girls. It makes me sad or worried when I see that some people aren't doing that. So I just want you all to stay well and be safe. And I hope you all have an excellent Wednesday. Bye.